thing. Often when people are deported, it is by compulsion, it's by the order of a court or by the Minister for the Interior. Very often, these people are in handcuffs, are put on an aircraft, sometimes cuffed to the aircraft, handed over to the security agencies in the other country. Now, in this instance, you will find from the records that are available to the president and to all of us, you will find that the instrument that the Ghana Immigration Service used, what the Comptroller General used, was a repatriation notice or a repatriation order, in which case, then she will literally, more or less, once she served that notice and is put aboard an aircraft, then she would have to exit into her own jurisdiction. Okay. I think that is the difference between the two. But I think that the facts as have been availed to us and to the president are quite clear. She was repatriated from the Ghanaian jurisdiction. The repatriation order.
Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, Minister for Information. MP for Fwasia UAB. Did you just not just find out the meaning of repatriation and deportation? Did the same words not exist in 2018 and onwards, when deportation was the only word that was swung about every time the name Aisha Huang was mentioned?
I think he has probably the most difficult job in the world.
I don't envy him at all.
When you have to, in just about 24 hours, just think about a defense of something that is quite indefensible, if you ask me my opinion. I mean, Nana, if you go back to listen to the president's full address or his comments on the whole illegal mining situation, I mean, everything he had to say about it, he sought to also give out some government high or achievement in that area, and you, even if you listen to those he touts at, or some of the things he touts as achievements, you get the impression that the fight against illegal mining is not even going anywhere anytime soon. For example, he lists what he calls a heightened consciousness really against the fight of illegal mining, and I'm asking myself, these are things we learn in primary 4 really about the negative effects of galamsey. So for the president to say that is an achievement, his government has choked in the fight against illegal mining, clearly tells you the state of affairs with regards to this menace. Go back to Oppong Nkrumah, that's the information minister's defense yesterday, and he sought to say it's a figure of speech. When the president...
What is a figure of speech? A word or a phrase that possesses a different meaning from its literal meaning. So he's trying to say to us that the president knew that Aisha was deported or repatriated and came to tell us that he's not sure. Is that what Kojo is saying?
The truth of the matter is that it's a very difficult thing to defend. And the minister, knowing very well, a former media man, he had to come up with something at all costs because he's paid to do that.
And so, figure of speech was the best comeback, the best defense.
That is what you are saying. The fight against illegal mining is being lost. So you can't really defend some of these states. But he also goes on to talk about the fact that the presidency or this administration has reviewed the Mining Act 703, which now sought to give some stiffer punishment to people found doing these things. So that's fair enough. It's already happened. It's been behind us. She compromised our territorial integrity, came into the country. Now we have a chance again to make sure that the law works, and we'll be following keenly. We'll be going to the courts today. Our cameras will be there. We'll be following through this to make sure that a logical conclusion is being drawn. I mean, it's happening in Tanzania.
You know why I'm saddened? This is the president who reviewed the laws to give stiffer punishments for people found engaging in activities relating to illegal mining. So for him to be goofing so much about this, I don't know.
And I feel like his technical handlers to have sort of let him down. I mean, what sort of briefing did they give the president going into such high-level conversation, especially when it becomes such topical and it has a lot of national interest as such? So it's sad. Or then again, maybe it gives the indication that you're really not taking the fight against illegal mining seriously, because I don't think the president would attach the same seriousness going to speak about any other thing, be it IMF or be it the economy. So why is he not attaching the same urgency or seriousness in conversations around illegal mining? I mean, we've said it. We all know what government should do. Former President Mahama has been saying it, that if you look at some of these machines they use for illegal mining, it's not like you can put it in a handbag or you can put it in some pocket somewhere. It's just like I've been
saying always, Kojo Menu from Bompata has no money to buy an excavator.
Exactly. So we should really be going after the big guns. We should be going after people who we know are openly involved in this.